Tucked away in southeastern Europe, Moldova is a small country with no coastline, but it has a really interesting history. Its story goes back thousands of years, showing how strong its people are. From ancient tribes to kingdoms in the Middle Ages, Moldova has seen empires come and go. It's been shaped by conquerors, different cultures mixing together, and people always wanting to rule themselves. This is the story of Moldova, a land with old roots and a bright future. Moldova's landscape, with its rolling hills, fertile valleys, and winding rivers, has been home to people for a very long time. You can almost hear whispers of ancient civilizations in its forests and plains. These whispers tell of a land that has been at the center of history, a bridge between East and West. Moldova's story isn't just boring dates and battles. It's a lively tale of people bouncing back from hard times, cultures blending, and the never-ending fight for freedom. It's a story that's still being written today as Moldova figures things out in the 21st century. Let's go on a journey through time to explore the most important parts of Moldova's past. From its ancient beginnings to its hopes for the future, we'll discover the events and people that have made this small nation the unique and fascinating place it is today. Long before Moldova existed, the land between the Carpathian Mountains and the Dniester River was home to a proud and free people, the Dacians. These skilled warriors and craftspeople left a big mark on the region's culture. We can see their legacy in the treasures found buried across Moldova, telling stories of a time long ago. The Dacians were known for fighting hard against the Romans. Their leader, King Decebalus, became a legend, a symbol of Dacian bravery and love of freedom. But the Roman army, led by Emperor Trajan, eventually won, conquering Dacia in the early 2nd century AD. Even though the Romans ended Dacian independence, they started a new chapter for the region. The Romans, known for their good government and advanced building skills, brought their language, laws, and way of life. Latin, the language of the Roman Empire, became common in Dacia, forming the basis of the languages spoken in Moldova today. You can still see the Roman influence in Moldova in the ruins of Roman forts like the ones at Orhul Vecii, and in the way Roman law and government still affect things today. The Dacians and Romans, even though they fought at first, both played a part in Moldova's rich history. Their meeting set the stage for the culture and language that makes Moldova what it is today. As the Roman Empire crumbled, new groups came to power. The land that would become Moldova saw many tribes come and go, each changing the region's culture. This is where the idea of a Moldavian principality began. By the 14th century, a distinct Moldavian identity started to form. Speaking the same language, having the same culture, and sharing a history, the people of Moldova wanted to rule themselves. This desire led to the creation of the Moldavian Principality, a symbol of independence in a region wanted by powerful neighbors. Led by strong rulers, especially Stephen the Great, the Moldavian Principality thrived. Stephen, a clever leader and a strong Christian, fought off invaders, made Moldova bigger, and started a golden age of culture and religion. Stephen's time as ruler was a high point for Moldova. Monasteries and churches, decorated with beautiful paintings and carvings, popped up everywhere. Trade boomed, connecting Moldova with the rest of the world. Under Stephen, the Moldavian Principality was a strong Christian center and showed how tough the Moldovan people were.